Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we leveled up to level 4 and found some hidden supplies around the area, and we also learnt about a wizard's chest that was on transit in this caravan that had been plundered. We were told that someone called Rugen had escaped with the chest and headed north. So shortly we shall go and see if we can't find that, but first, after the previous adventure in the gatehouse, where we found many supplies, we are positively overflowing with jewels and spare weaponry and shields and armor. So, as ever, it will be a quick trip back to the Druid's Grove to trade off some of this stuff and see if we can't find some more magical items to equip ourselves with. So, I will pause here, do the walk and the trading, and catch up with you in what will be for you an instant. Okay, so we've made it back to Aaron in Druid's Grove, and we have some stuff that we can get rid of first. And so I will sell a bunch of this stuff off and then see if there's anything that we want to gain for ourselves. So we've just sold off a heap of the jewels and whatnot. We'll go trade the weapons to the weaponsmith. But just before we go, the main thing that I'm interested in from this seller's inventory is here there is a +1 leather armor, which would be a great improvement to our stats for probably a Starian, I think. But we won't buy that yet. We'll go and find the tiefling weaponsmith and sell off what Gale is holding, because he has a whole host of weapons and armors and such, and see if they have anything for trade as well. And with a bunch of our excess weaponry sold, Damon here has +1 daggers. This would be useful as Astarion is currently dual wielding a short sword in one hand and a regular dagger in his offhand, and so that could become a +1 dagger. There's also a +1 short bow. Shadowheart is equipped with a short bow for any ranged attacks that aren't using cantrips. Otherwise, the rest seem to be weapons that aren't really suitable for our party at the moment. Also, there's +1 scale mail armor here, but I don't want any armors that will give disadvantage on stealth rolls. So I think it's going to be a +1 dagger for Astarion, and then back up to Aaron, who has +1 leather armor, because I don't think any of these are going to be what we want. We currently have regular light leather armor, 11 AC plus our 4 dex. This is medium, medium heavy. This is padded armor, which is worse because it has disadvantage on stealth rolls. This is medium, and this scale mail is +1 medium but disadvantage. +1 metallic boots, I'm not that interested in, neither these metallic gloves. So, we will pick up a +1 dagger for Astarion. It's 750 if we trade as Astarion. It's only 690 because Shadowheart has the higher charisma. And I don't think we have any other tats to be selling off here at this moment. I'm going to keep the bloodstone for now. It intrigues me. Otherwise, I want the potions and the lotions and the concoctions, so we'll just pay in cash for this. Make sure we equip that now before I forget. So that is Shadowheart picked up a +1 dagger to hand to Astarion. And we'll remove this regular dagger, equip this +1 dagger. We could get a +1 short bow, but I'd rather have the long bow. And now we'll go back up to Aaron and collect the +1 leather armor for him, and I think that'll be us done for trading. So here is the +1 leather armor for Astarion. Just wondering if we want to pick up any of these scrolls while we're here. A scroll of Cure Wounds could be good for Shadowheart or Andrew in an emergency. Scroll of Misty Step might let us get to somewhere we need to be when we're out of spell slots otherwise. And of course, potions of healing would always be welcome. But I think given how much of our money this is going to set us back, this is the entire party's funds, so we will make this trade and then save what we have left in case we need it for something else later. So once again, hopping into the inventory, finding that +1 armor to give to Astarion. And then his AC here goes from 15, and then instead, oh hello, to 16. So he's that little bit harder to hit. And with that, I think we are ready to hit the road. I will just have Astarion sell off the stuff that he's just unequipped because we don't need that anymore. So we can lose this leather armor, this dagger, this scimitar we don't need. 72 whole gold. Lovely stuff. And now we can get back to adventuring. So one more jump cut and we'll get back to the hilltops where we were ambushed previously by gnolls to see what's going on at that end of town. And we're back. So, once again, this is the site of the gnoll ambush. And just peeking north, we can see lots of blood splatter. And there's a cave system up here that is currently slightly on fire. So I suspect that there'll be some kind of danger up there. As the quest alluded to, there was some civilians or some caravanners with a chest that belonged to a wizard, and so we still have the benefit of the blessing of the trickster thanks to Shadowheart holding her concentration. So let's just take a little sneak along and see what Astarion can find along the way. Hopefully not getting himself into an ambush or greater trouble. So there you can see Flind, the Gnoll Warlord. That seems like a dangerous time. There's a cliff with some height over to the right. I suspect this guy is not the only one here. There's a dead one with a spear to the left. Let's go around the outside edge and see what else is going on around here. Get into some shadows. So there's some kind of a village over there. There's the same dead one with a spear in its chest. And, oh, okay, there's some explosions going on here. I'm just going to go into turn-based mode, just so that as we sneak around we don't get caught off guard. There's some kind of cave on the left. And over here it looks like we have Flind, the Gnoll Warlord. Someone on fire here, possibly deceased and waiting for the animation to run. A couple of hyenas, a dead caravan agent, and Nullfang of Yenger. It might be the kind that triple attacked us previously. So if this is going to be a combat, which I suspect it is, we're going to need to move in carefully and pick our moment. So we'll come out of turn-based mode. Have Astarion sneak back a little, just so he doesn't get caught off guard by a hyena doing a loop or anything. And then, as for everybody else, how do we want to approach? I think possibly trying to get Gale up onto the high ground would not be a bad choice. Are we able... Oh, there's a lower cliff here. And another cliffside to the right. I can't see if these two places join up together. We're too far away. It seems they do, although I don't know if it's a bit redundant going all the way around rather than just taking this closer path. Just depends on how risk-averse I want to be. So we'll have Gale sneak and see what we can find when we get there. The only other thing to think about before we get engaged in this combat is we are currently fairly low on spell slots for Gale, but he does have his arcane recovery available to him while he's outside of combat. So we can either regain 2 first level spell slots or a single second level spell slot. A second level spell slot primarily going to be used for Shatter, I imagine. I'm not sure if I have any other second level spells prepared that aren't currently down here in the list. That's an upcast, that's an upcast, Shatter. Yes, so we have 6 first level spells and then Shatter is our only second level spell. So I'd be inclined just to get some extra first level spell slots because we have far more of those available to us. We could of course upcast any of those to a second level spell slot, but I like the flexibility, so we'll do that right now. So now we have those extra spell slots. Back to sneaking and see if we can't get over to the high ground without getting ourselves in trouble along the way. And you know, we'll pick a plant or two if we find them, because why not? I'm hoping there'll be some use for these down the line, because otherwise I'm just collecting pretty flowers. Oh, there's one up top. A Knoll Flesh Gnawrer. Okay. Gale, stay there. Astarion might also benefit from the high ground, because he might get further range with his longbow from up there. So I will walk him over to join Gale. That means they can operate as a pair as well. I'll spare you watching him take that walk. There we are. Not Shadowheart. Astarion and Gale are together there on this right-hand side leading up to this cliff. Then as for Andrew and Shadowheart, Andrew is wild-shaped, so he can use his Gore and his Charge. Doesn't say that this is only a once per short rest move, so this would be an area of effect if something is in a line, presumably. I guess it just takes us from our current position up to our movement and hurts anything that we encounter along the way, which could be good, as Astarion scouted that there were these 3 all clumped together on the left. So let's take Andrew and bring him up to the left, and we'll have Shadowheart go with him. In fact, we'll take those 2 together. That way, if somebody goes down, the other is there to help. Of course, we have limited healing for Gale and Astarion. Should one of those go down, it would have to be a help to recover rather than a healing spell, but I think between the 2 of them they'll manage. So these guys are sneaking together, that's nice to see. Okay, and now we have to decide what we want our opening action to be, and I think we're going to make it a sneak attack with Astarion, because there's a chance that if he's not seen, we can get a second sneak attack in before initiative is called. So we'll start here. No, but they are surprised. So Astarion is in. We will get Gale in. Excellent. And then we'll have the other two join the action as well. So we need to be in turn-based mode because we only get 1 turn's worth of movement and action here. Looks like we're not going to be close enough to get in. Oh, we shouldn't be sneaking. That's what's killing our movement. Never mind. Shadowheart. Okay, there we go. That's in the initiative. I was going to ask if I could remember if she had any... what's the word? Area of effect spells, but it's too late for that now. And Andrew has had 1 full turn, so we need everybody else to take a turn before he gets into the initiative, because otherwise we would be cheating the system. So, back to those who are in combat. Whose turn is it? Astarion. This guy up here has been killed, so we can move up. Bonus action, hide as a rogue. Excellent. And another longbow shot. Oh, there's 2 civilians. There's Rugen from our quest. We know about him. Knoll Hunter, Knoll Hunter, Knoll Hunter. This guy is burning, but I think we're still going to attack the one who is most present danger to the other civilians there. Good, they should die to the burning in a moment. We've spent our bonus action. Does Shadowheart have a current action? No. Okay. So, back to Astarion, end turn. They are mostly surprised.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, this was unexpected. So this is our illithid powers, I guess. Search her mind for the source of the voice. Use the power within you to make her obey the voice, to brave the flames and feast on the meat in the cave. Withdraw from her mind and prepare to strike. Well, I don't want them attacking the civilians particularly, so let's see what the source of the voice might be.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Command her to devour the other gnolls. Urge her to obey the voice and feast on the things in the cave. Withdraw to fight, or focus on the tadpole and see how it came to be there. Well, I think we know how it came to be there. Let's see if we can't get this gnoll to attack the others. Well, with that target, I think we'll be fine. Thank goodness.
Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
How interesting. I would like my regular options back, please. This is just Well, this seems like a bug. Okay, there's the UI. Okay, that fixed that. So, it's Astarian's turn. This Gnoll Warlord Flind is currently allied to us, so we don't want to attack them. It is Astarian's turn, so we will sneak attack ranged. And I guess we'll just attack this one in front of us that's not the one who is now allied to us. And hope that things continue to go well. And Andrew still isn't in the fight, but we'll wait for him to get a turn when Shadowheart's turn comes around, I guess. Well, I'm glad that's attacking them and not us. Okay, so Shadowheart means we can also get Andrew into the fight now. Let's see if this charge will do anything. Yep, that went pretty well. Shadowheart's turn. We need to get those guys there. I don't think Sacred Flame's going to reach. Nope, the targets are out of sight. So let's use our action to hide. Gale. I take it we can't see these guys on the other side of this cliff. Let's just move upwards. Not going to attack our allies. Can't see these guys, so action dash. And just kind of move up to the top of this cliff. Back to Astarian. From here, can we see those guys below? Yes, yes we can. Good. No bonus action to use right now. Bonus action hide. Might get a sneak attack from it later. Nope, never mind. I don't know if these cackles are doing anything. I mean, that's a great triple attack, but a poor choice of target, but I shan't complain. Standard. Gale. Oh, a huge firebolt there. And we have Andrew up. Can we jump up here? No. Oh. There was a spot. There was a spot. Awesome. And charge. Target is blocked. Gore it will be then. That was a nasty triple attack. I think this knoll is not going to be our problem very shortly. Good. I do wonder what happens after all the other gnolls have been defeated, and it's only the one that's currently on our side left. Shadowheart. Don't suppose that's going to reach up here. So that's a pass. Gale, though, is in the order. I don't know what they were concentrating on, but they're not concentrating on it any longer. And Andrew can't do much up there, so just move down out of range for other attacks. And a main attack action here. We miss with both of our weapons. That's a shame. Oh, that's a big hit against Gale. Gale, please utilize our new Shocking Grasp. So this has a 65% chance to hit as opposed to our ranged cantrips, which are 42%, or our main attack action, 40%. So this is why we took Shocking Grasp. Just occasions like this. And it only did 1 damage, but that does mean that Gale can flee without risking an opportunity attack, which is great. Okay, I wanted to come down, but never mind. Shadowheart and Andrew. Can we see that enemy up there? No. Great shame. We'll have Andrew go around and protect the side that Gale is coming down from. And back to Astarion, fingers crossed this works out. Okay. We are no longer in combat. The Warlord is just hanging out. Taking a walk.
She is still ravenous.
Okay.
The hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Okay. Well, thank goodness we've got +4 for wisdom. Command her to feast on herself or command her to leave. I'd rather her feast on herself, because if she leaves, it might be a fight for us later, and I'd rather it be resolved now. Well, that's a shame, and not wanting to take this fight, we saw the triple attack with the whip, or the lightning whip I think they used earlier. I'm going to take this opportunity to use an inspiration point and roll again. Alright, one more. Wow. Game.
She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
Well, do we think we can do this in a couple of rounds? Because we've already been going for a half hour. Let's see. Astarion up first. It's a good start. Gale. Considering they have 41 HP and are level 5, now might be time to bust out some of the spell slots. 3d6 fire. 3d4 plus 3. Oh, here you go. Witch Bolt is where it's at. Can we get a better angle, though? What is it, a tree in the way? Good, so we're now concentrating on Witch Bolt, and we can use a bonus or an action next turn and subsequent turns if we can remain concentrating to do 1d12 again. Andrew, let's... I guess this is too close if target is blocked, so just a gore. 16. Damn. 3d4s plus 4 for unarmed. So we rolled max on 3d4s there. That's excellent. Don't need to Dancing Lights as a bonus action. Did they hit Shadowheart just then? Where? Oh, Shadowheart's hiding right in front. Okay, so we've now all got actions before this thing takes another turn, so I don't think we need to expend any really expensive resources here. That's a good start. Gale, please reactivate Witch Bolt. Good. Astarion. Attack. Okay. Oh, there goes an Illithid Worm. Stop. Nope, too late. Missed it. Okay, we've gone way too long. Join us next time. We'll see what these civilians down here have to say and what might be going on with the shipment that they have. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this combat where I managed to not die and have a total party kill, even though 3 of us are 7 HP or below. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.